Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. Seattle have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Spurs? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Welcome to 2K Sports and the Western Conference semifinals. It's an elimination game in store tonight, with the series standing at 3-1. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And now the opening lineup for Seattle. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Allen in at shooting guard. And for San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Robinson in at center, locking down the middle. So Seattle will get the first possession. And here's Hardaway. Howard, the screen. Hardaway, the pass to Durant. Gets the trifecta.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Durbin. 6 to shoot.
So I did make some changes. This is what's cool about this. I don't like that the way Westbrook's playing, so I cut his minutes, and he's not I guess they had him at starter. Well, he can still play, but I don't want him to get him very many minutes. So I got Ray Allen starting. Penny Hardaway's our point guard. I want to put an end to this. The Warriors are tough. They got Steph Curry at point with Tim Hardaway coming off the bench. Shooting guard, they got Clay, Jason Richardson, and Mitch Richardson. Small forward, Chris Mullins. Who's the other guy? I forgot his name. It's a white guy. And power forward, I put Chris Webber on this team because that's where he got drafted. He got drafted by the Magic, and then I think that was the Penny trade. So he was on the Magic until he was traded to the what now are the Wizards, and then he eventually ended up on the Kings. But I just didn't think that. I just thought it'd be cooler to see him on the Warriors next to Wilt. So yeah, if we do beat the Spurs, the Warriors are gonna be pretty tough to beat. So there's that. I think that the Warriors have the better team than we do.
Seattle leading by 3. About 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Clock at 6. Howard up top. Shoots over Robinson. Kawhi Leonard comes up and rebound.
And he's got to mad himself in this exact one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Back to Parker. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, good finish at the rack. Sick feed.
Too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Outside Hardaway. Trying to strike shot. Again, Seattle missing. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Parker with it. No made baskets yet. Here's Gervin. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's the three. Rebound by Allen. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid.
The problem with the league right now is draft picks really don't matter.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Parker.
I mean,
There's the drive.
I'm trying to expand the league as quick as possible, so
And why go away from attacking inside?
within reason, you know. I was actually debating just starting off with the team,
The other team is running
but
over them right now.
Yeah, no choice.
I'm
now.
like, there's way too many good players. I have to expand right now. So that's why I expanded right off the bat. And I'm going to expand next year and then the year after, because we don't have enough teams. We have too many good players, not enough good teams. So like the draft really doesn't matter that much right now, you know. So, but in my other league, you'll be able to put like the draft class, whatever's out right now at the current time, in whatever year. It doesn't really matter. I mean, to be honest, you just throw them in there and you get the basic draft class. You know, you could be next year, like you're playing the game next year, right? And then you can have like a draft class for next year's, but or I mean, what I'm saying is like you could be pretty far down the road, like 20 years into the season, and it doesn't matter when the draft class is being implemented.
Leaders in shooting from the floor. Number 1, Dwight Howard.
You know, it doesn't matter what year. It's as long as you put the guys in there, they need to be in there, so they get into the NBA, and then you let people pay to get in the league as well. So you have real players, and then you'll have like fake ones. They're not NPCs, they're real people. They're paying for their character.
They've got 6 of 8 shots to go. And the basketball winner.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next.
You got a lot of spots to fill. And like I said, I would only have one generational talent every 5 years.
Leonard finds Parker.
So it is possible that a generational talent takes that. And so like that makes it even more so worth more, that you might not be able to get it for another 10 years. Well, let's just say you start off the league right off the bat with it, you know what I mean? So within the next few years, a generational talent might actually appear in real life, and you have to they take it.
Focus on making each possession a success.
So if you can only generate one every 5 years, it might actually be longer.
Calls time here.
So it makes it even more valuable for the 85 overall. You know, you create one every 5 years. And then you have so many 80s, and then like so much with the potentials, and you don't give everyone A potential. There's only so many A's that get allowed. You have to kind of figure out how many A's, A pluses, and then like the B's. So to make it like fair, balanced, so you have so many. Not every year is gonna have. You're gonna miss years. You know, you're gonna miss draft classes. There's only so many you can make if you're just going based off of right now. You know, and the next. If you're playing multiple years, it's like you're not gonna use the draft class right now. You're gonna use other draft classes. Because when you use one of these like draft classes, like a real draft class, you got to make sure that it's like legit.
Switch here. Dayton's checked in.
That's what I say. Like that, there might be a player that commands the generational talent. So you can be flexible with the draft classes. It's just, it's a fun league. You know what I mean? And how far can you really go out? You know, like 4 years, and it's kind of like you want to implement the real draft class when we basically have legit mock drafts and you're pretty close to the actual draft. That's when you do the real draft, you know, draft class. But other ones you can just do generated draft classes of regular people. You know, so you probably want to have gaps in between real draft classes and like fake ones. You know. The goal would be to be able to create your own character and be able to own the team you want them to play on, and then draft them. You know, try to get them.
No one near him. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot. Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just.
But it all comes down to popularity of the league. That's what it comes down to. So that's where the prices come in for different things and what you can. Because if nobody's watching, nobody cares like what I'm making right now. Nobody's gonna pay. But if like every one of these I upload generates hundreds of thousands of views, there's a lot of interest. There's a lot, you know what I mean? So I'm just showing you what a simulation would look like of a content creator making one of these leagues. And I want to show multiple leagues. I already have the other one on my other channel. It's really unfair how I've been suppressed, to be honest. It seems so like, and this is why I say I'm suppressed on like basically every platform because of my phone number, probably. What I need to do is just start over completely with a whole new phone number and everything from scratch. That's what I should do. And to see what happens then.
Here's Gervin. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
There's like no growth, man. You know, no growth. But I definitely think that this type of content will generate a lot of attention in the future, just based off of these products, all the ads. And there's no commercials. Like, what, am I taking a break to go to a commercial? No, there's no commercials. If you want, you skip to the end of the video and you see like who won or whatever. You know what I mean? You don't have to watch the whole thing. I'm saying like what, like when celebrities do this, people are gonna watch. People who have money put money into this, actually create a crypto vault or something. What I'm talking about, and it creates a huge a lot of wealth for the league, and it turns into something real. I know it sounds crazy, and somebody might already be making this right now. I'm sure there are, but it's gonna take like money and clout to make it gain any type of traction, like anything else now these days.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier
It's 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
You know, like, this is the problem with social media like Twitter. And I've said this is like one of my ideas is, why don't they have some type of like video game contest where you can challenge people you're arguing with on the internet, where they can put in real like skin in the game, where they put in real money, and if they beat you, they get your money, and then people can bet on it, and then you can bet on it. You know?
So he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot.
You know, I have the similar type of thing where it comes to MMA. I can't believe somebody hasn't made like some type of TV show where the TV show pays us to go out and fight on camera. Let us fight take our differences out on each other in a UFC type of environment where it's like it's a controlled environment, you know, like boxing or something like that.
Westbrook, he's checked in for Hardaway.
But yeah, if they had some type of contest where you can, some type of Street Fighter. I mean, there's other ones I'd like them to use, but more you know, you can play the guy and people can watch it. You know, it's being broadcast, and then it's like there's interest. They can bet on it, and they want. And, you know, you beat them, then you took some of their money, some of their stuff, whatever.
Here's Fox.
It'd definitely be cool to have it be like a fighting game,
With the defensive effort.
like a one-on-one.
Into the lane. To the right side. From down.
I'm surprised UFC hasn't done something like try to interact or
Launches it from
go with Twitter or something like that where people can do that. Like digital fight, you know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. There's no innovation. There's no ideas being.
We'll bring you the start of
It's
quarter
just
2 when we return.
sad. It's just sad, to be honest. I just wish things would like be cooler, be more fluid. Just so limited.
Get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
And Seattle.
I tell you what, though, the fact that the Kings did beat the Warriors at least one game it does
Ellis has got his first 3 points of the game.
bring me some
Defensively, you can't afford
optimism,
on the pick.
but they're going to be really tough.
Communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Robinson. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4.
If I beat them, I you know, the Spurs might come back.
So far,
Momentum might change.
looks from point-blank range.
They're winning right now.
Outside Payton. Pass to Ellis. Here's the triple.
Ellis is a good three-point shooter,
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering.
so that's what I'm just like tired of Westbrook. I think he was holding us back.
Here's Keenan.
You got Rashard Lewis who can hit the three.
Robinson in the post. His fourth making 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Well, the defense
Rashard Lewis is a 91 small forward,
to deny everything. That's a skill.
A plus three-point shooter. I mean,
Hasn't got one to fall yet.
I think Westbrook's like a 90 point guard.
Ellis outside the arc. It's held in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And it's Keenan missing. Seattle trails by 3. Pass to Ellis. The free ball. Rebound by San Antonio. Robinson's got
He's
6
missed
rebounds.
2 in a row. I would like to see Lewis shoot it, not Ellis.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Ginobili. Takes a 3. Sippo with a rebound.
You got Payton coming off the bench is pretty good.
Ellis outside.
Why are you passing just Ellis? He just missed the last 2.
Takes the
Come on,
3.
dude. Better.
Rebound by San Antonio leading by 3.
It's somebody I'm gonna bench.
Here's Keenan.
See, that's what's cool about this is you can bench him. You can switch things up. Just like I did to Westbrook. I'll limit Ellis's playing time. Gotta hit it, dude. If you can hit him, then that's cool.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
For San Antonio, they've got just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
But yeah, I'll definitely restrict his minutes if he's gonna miss the shots. Like I said, I want to see Rashard Lewis shooting. I don't know why they keep passing to that guy.
Seattle making some changes. Allen comes in for Ellis, and Hardaway subbed in for Peyton.
Dead air.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played.
I'm gonna have to listen to one of these videos and see if it sounds too horrible with me talking over them.
Here's Ginobili.
I think it probably should sound pretty solid because this microphone is pretty dominant, to be honest.
For Seattle, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Now here's Allen.
It's so crazy. I'm like so many different things. Like I'm a record producer, a singer, songwriter, lyricist. I own my own record company. Now I'm a sports announcer. I mean, basically a podcaster, kind of like a journalist in some aspects. It's so weird how things are now. It's like, this is why I'm more about being a generalist than being a specialist. And being a specialist was really, really good where I came from. The environment I grew up in. And kind of still right now, if you're in the right specialty, right now too. The problem is, I have so many different interests, and I get bored with stuff so quickly, and I want to come back to different things, and it's just, I can't just do content on one type of content only, you know? So, like, I'm going to do basketball, I'm going to do baseball, I'm going to do football. I already am doing football right now on my other channel. I'll probably do a hockey simulation, you know? I just...
Seattle has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Outside. Back to Hardaway. Down low.
I feel like I'm made for the future, but I'm not gonna live it.
That is too easy.
I feel like I'm perfect for the future. How innovative and generalist I am, and like creative, but I won't be able to. Maybe my sim self will help in building different worlds. That would be kind of interesting, right? Like, my sim might be able to convey some type of creativity that it might have seen in me in my videos or something I wrote. To inspire. Maybe they use my AI to inspire them in some different ways. Who knows, man? That's the thing, is like, my stuff isn't popular right now, but it might be in the future. It might have a lot of floor plans of different things that people do with themselves in the future.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of printing the right mismatch.
Yeah. They want to force Game 6. They're at home. Their back's against the wall. They played pretty good last game and the game before. They're playing good today.
Here's Keenan. No points yet.
They don't have anything really to lose. I'm the one that has everything to lose right now.
He was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Pass to Durant. There's the three. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
It's most likely I'm going to be playing the Warriors.
Buckets, no distractions.
And the Knicks and the Celtics will play each other.
Oh, a great 1-2 beautiful pass.
And then probably the Lakers will be in the final. I mean, the Celtics will be in the finals.
Now here's Hardaway. Three, Durant. And that bucket makes it a 6 for 10 of the contest.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Keenan. Here's Gervin. That one won't go. Shooting 7 for 11 now. Here's Lewis. Outside Hardaway. And here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. Over Leonard.
Wow, right in his face.
And it's a 4-point Seattle lead.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Reminds me of Christmas, that little jingle. Jingle jangle.
That's off. 7 for 12 now.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game.
He almost stepped out of bounds again. What's Lewis doing?
Durant inside. Leonard defending. For 3, Hardaway. Rebound by San Antonio. And here's Leonard. Back to Parker. Launches it. They get it back. Seattle leading by 4.
I gotta tell you what though, like when I downloaded the all-time pros and I was like looking at Deion Sanders and Barry, I'm like, this would be so cool to play in Madden.
Now here's Parker. From deep. He drops it from range. Parker's got 8 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Durant inside. Leonard's there. Here's Hardaway.
There's no other game that you can really import like in mid-franchise like you can with the NBA. That's why I definitely wanted to show them. I know basketball is not the most popular sport right now, but
Give him 8.
it's just their franchise mode is so awesome compared to everybody else's.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter.
It's so flexible. There's so much creativity. I wish the NBA 2K. I wish 2K could do NFL. That'd be so awesome.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Pass to Keenan. Here's Gervin. Fires top of the key. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
He must have visualized this one. because
Why doesn't 2K work with Ultimate Football?
Hardaway against Parker.
That's what they should do.
No good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
They need a football game. Why doesn't 2K like 2K? They should buy Maximum Football.
Left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gervin.
And build off their infrastructure. Because, like, 2K was so innovative with their graphic, and they still are. Nobody has, like, the best franchise. We have... NBA 2K has the best franchise in all of sports.
that is just
Out of all the modern sports games.
San Antonio
Even the women's is better than everybody else's. That's why I'm gonna make a WNBA simulation. Like, imagine if this was, if Madden didn't have full rights to the NFL. Like, NFL 2K would be like this right now. It's so like frustrating because like Madden wants monopoly because NFL 2K undercut them and only charged $20 for their game or 25 instead of 50 back in 2005. So they went to Madden went to the NFL and got all the rights, and it's been like crap ever since. I don't think that crap is a bad word, but it's not a nice word. Stuff.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Allen outside, puts up a three, gets the three to fall. Allen's got 13. Parker outside, over Hardaway. He got it up in time, but he would not fall for it.
Oh, the other guy I was thinking about on the Warriors is Rick Barry. Oh, they got a sweet team. Weber matches up perfectly with Sean Kemp. Wilt Chamberlain versus Dwight Howard's gonna be a beast. It's gonna be, if we make it, we still have to beat this team. But
postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built.
This bench, they've been destructive. High energy, attacking like torpedoes.
Rising from the depths. 20,000 points from under the sea.
I see where you're going. But check this out. Making big waves out there, Ernie.
Ooh, well done. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Still alive, but facing some long odds.
we don't want to see Milwaukee or the
Well, I think
Kings.
those tough moments are what reveal a lot of character.
Atlanta.
When things aren't going your way, that's what makes you a pro.
I do like Dominic Wilkins. He's pretty fun.
It's not being that bad position in the first place.
Interesting point.
I really don't want to see the Knicks. They kind of seem boring and old,
It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
but they're really good.
Back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Oh, there's so much history with the Celtics. That's why I'd like to see them. They get the most championships.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Spurs trail by 4. They've got Victor Wembanyama. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Parker in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Wembanyama, no good. Seattle shooting 52% from the floor so far. Allen can't get it to go. The Spurs shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Pass to Gervin. It's stolen by Durant. And here's the fast break. Here they go. And the finish on the break.
Beautiful.
Passing is something Durant has really worked on. And you see the results with the sweet dime right there.
Fades.
Look at Sean Kemp in his shoes. Those are so sweet. I'd like to give me a pair of those. The Griffey ones are cool too.
Leonard by the Spurs.
Started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Down low. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Pass to Gervin. All sorts of time. Kemp with the rebound. Kemp's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, man.
People in the future are gonna make simulations on my simulation.
They're not messing with that. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Spurs trail by 10. Here's Gervin.
That's what we're gonna do with our time, man. That's what, like,
Robinson.
we're gonna
Fader.
develop relationships. We're gonna enjoy our relationships in the simulation and outside the simulation in real life. We'll have access to go wherever we want in the world very easy, very quickly.
There's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about
Oh, you want to go to the Great Wall of China and check that out? Then you go check it out.
They have made the better adjustments.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
You want to go to space? You go to space and hang out. Come back. There's like, the future is going to be a lot different than it is now. Less restrictive. It's hard for people to wrap their heads around it, and it just seems like very sci-fi, but the people 100 years ago would think that all this stuff we have now is absolutely crazy. Being able to like talk to people so quickly, communicate with people so quickly, and it's crazy how we have like the technology for communication has gotten so good, and then like you see communication be so bad nowadays. It's so crazy with like lack of communication, and especially in corporations, mid-management. I've worked at so many different places, and big companies, small companies, and it's all the same. There's bad communication with the management and stuff like that, and crazy with all the different technology we have. It shouldn't be happening.
When it comes to rebounding here in the postseason, Dwight Howard 4th.
his awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
What it is just this stuff has evolved too quickly. Technology, it kind of needs to pause a little bit to give people like a break, like catch up. But everything's just moving, just fast.
In the third quarter. Parker passes
We're not gonna get a break.
outside Robinson. Pass to Gervin. San Antonio again can't hit. Seattle on offense. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Leonard against Durant. There's the drive. Look at Katie finishing through the lane.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's how powerless this work.
Like, I don't like going to the grocery store. I don't like doing the checkout. It would be awesome just to order everything off the internet and just go and pick it up or have it delivered right to my door. If I go pick it up, I should, there's like a fee. I don't want to pay for that.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Gervin.
You're just gonna, it's gonna be like going, it's like a warehouse. That's what they're gonna be called. Like, stores are gonna become warehouses, basically. Or it's like a mini warehouse that people just do the shopping all day for everybody else. That's what the workers do. That's basically what I was doing at my other job, is like order selecting, but it was like massive amounts of stuff.
And here's Allen. Three-pointer. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
But yeah, you just have people going inside the stores, which customers won't be allowed in anymore at some point, some places. And because of crime, stuff like that, low trust society, which we're becoming.
Clock at 6.
I wonder why people weren't having kids.
Robinson.
I mean,
For Howard. And there's a good for the Spurs.
no one can figure it out.
Seattle on offense. run. On the wing, Durant. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Parker against Hardaway. Pass to Durbin. From the high post. Seattle pulls it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's going for the oop here.
Ooh.
I just love that alley-oop slam, man.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Now a timeout called by San Antonio. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, you can definitely, like, everyone could have their own, like, little sports center, to be honest. If you're a popular person, you can have all these simulations going on and then just, like, reporting on the simulations and having people clip stuff for you and putting things together and you just commentate over it. Talking about what happened in the game, you know. I think that'd be cool. You could own the teams and then create a sports center type of deal every single day if you really wanted to. That you could bring other people on. This is why I was like with I can't talk about it on here because of YouTube, but there's this program where it's kind of like they're their own entity and they're a media broadcasting company. But it's like, dude, why don't you have people broadcasting at like 2 a.m? You know what I mean? Why don't you have other like lesser than people? They could do it remotely. You know, like, why are you just off air? You know what I mean? It's like my channel could be broadcasting 24/7, to be honest. You know what I mean? It could be always live streaming.
Parker outside. Back to Robinson.
And then other people could be like having shows or something. You know what I mean?
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is. This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
I'm very confident we're going to beat the Spurs. And we'll play the Warriors.
Here's Robinson. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now. Seattle leading by 16. Left side, Hardaway. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Hardaway's got 8 points.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Here's Gervin. 20 points for him. Back to Parker. Leonard on the wing. Leonard! Back from deep.
And of course, we've seen Kawhi hit some huge shots from the corner.
I think the Warriors could go 7. I think we could drive them to 7. That's what I think. I don't know if we'll beat them, but I think we could push them to 7. I don't think they're going to sweep us. I think we can win at least 2 games.
Here's Gervin. Robinson.
Dynamic finish. Then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
A lot of time left. They can still come back and win.
It's a 13-point game.
I highly doubt it, but they still could.
Pass to Allen. From downtown. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Gervin. Now Robinson. Guarded by Howard. Robinson can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Rebounded by the Spurs.
Come on, Howard.
Hardaway against Parker. Here's Robinson, and he gets it to go off the front iron. Robinson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Seattle calls time here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
Hayes checked in for Seattle.
George Gervin was a good player, man. I mean, I never seen him play, but I guess he played in the 80s, was pretty solid, so it was before my time, really. I didn't really pay attention to basketball until like 93, maybe 94, maybe 95. I really didn't. I liked football and baseball.
Give him 8 for free. Durant sinks the tray. Durant
And then after the strike in 94, I stopped watching baseball and caring about it. And I started liking hockey. And that's the Mighty Ducks came out, and Anaheim Mighty Ducks, and the movies. The movies were awesome. I hope that I never showed my kids those movies. That's one of the Goonies. I had my kids watch so many different movies, but the Goonies and the Mighty Ducks are some I wish I had them watch. If I ever have grandkids, they're definitely watching those. Then my kids will be able to watch those movies. Because like all the Mighty Ducks movies, I just loved them all. 1, 2, 3.
He's got 10. Pass to Gervin.
I used to try. I liked the cowboy. He was my favorite character in the second one, where he did all the tricks, and that's what I started doing. All the little tricks with the puck. I lived in Arizona, so I didn't have ice. I used rollerblades, and I just played by myself. But I was teaching myself,
Howard, the screen.
pretty much everything in life. I teach myself.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now here's Parker. 1:27 left in the third. Robinson gets it. Robinson's got 14 points now in the second half.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
And he lobs it up.
Beautiful. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to get him, because he's like so exciting. He does that type of stuff. To have him and Kemp do that stuff is so cool. Like alley-oop, alley-oop, alley-oop.
Pass to Gervin.
Oh, and Durant. And Ray Allen as well. Jeez.
From Durant.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm,
I would like to have Vince Carter. Like, if I can get Vince Carter, if I can trade on the expansion team next year, and I can acquire Vince Carter, that would be so epic. Or T Mac,
Wembanyama, screen on Hardaway.
either one.
Wembanyama. Fades and shoots. That's good from Robinson. On the assist from Wembanyama. Robinson's got 26 points. Seattle leading by 19. Here's Durant. He's got 32 points. And he drives in. Fires from the line.
So
As we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Seattle out in front, up 19. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
So after this game, I plan on recording my football game. I might do one of the Warriors uploads, but if not, I won't be able to get to it after my next 2 days of work. I can't do any uploads the next 2 days.
I love to see this kind of
14-hour days of work, I can't do it. So plus, it's just like it's 12-hour days, 12-hour nights actually, and then I have an hour commute each way. So yeah, it's not very.
And Seattle, look at who they've got. And Sigma in at the 5.
Basically, when I come home tomorrow, I just try to go to sleep and get as much sleep as I possibly can.
4 rebounds in the game. Here's Curvin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 22.
And that's the shot they were looking for.
I'll probably create a lot of content this weekend.
17.
Like, I like to finish the simulation for this year, and then
Outside Hardaway. Sends it home.
I like to start the WNBA one for everyone.
For him now.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
But I might spend some time creating some too, like possibly hockey from my other channel, my Rumble channel, maybe. We'll see. I mean, I have a baseball simulation already set up, but that's for. I just don't feel like. I mean, it's basketball season and it's football season, so when it becomes closer to baseball, I'll probably, if I got extra time on my hands.
Hardaway. San Antonio again can't hit. For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began.
Next year, I'm not sure how much extra time I'm gonna have on my hands and desire to create content. We'll see.
Can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Seattle leading by 20. And the layup is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to
Seems like benching Westbrook was a good move.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
See, that's what I'm saying. Is if there's a player that you don't like what they're doing, you can just bench them. And then eventually trade them, you know.
2.5 minutes played now.
So if I was to keep the Sonics, I'm going to trade Westbrook. I don't want him on my team.
He created the opening, he got the angle, unfortunately.
I can't have players jacking up threes when they're not three-point shooters. If he could hit the three, I'd be fine. I'd be fine with it. But
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring break.
you're not a three-point shooter. Stop shooting them.
their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep.
Westbrook's got the shot IQ of like 10. It's horrible. When it comes to I don't know why he just jacks up the threes. It's so crazy.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter.
You're not good at shooting,
Thing in his game.
so stop. You can score. You're a great scorer on the inside. Penetrate. Get to the goal. Dunk. Do crazy layups. Facilitate. Pass so other people can shoot the three and hit them.
He hits the second from the line.
You draw the defense into the basket and then you kick it out and they hit the three.
Multiple finals MVP.
Like, I don't know why it's so hard for people to, and then you don't have multiple facilitators on the same team. So you don't put Westbrook and LeBron on the same team. No.
Duncan's got 5 rebounds in the game.
So the Nuggets, their facilitator is Jokic. So you don't put another facilitator on the team unless they're coming off the bench. LeBron and Doncic, they don't fit together. They're both facilitators. Unless LeBron's going to, like, delegate facilitating.
Over Fox. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Here's Curvin. To the middle. Here's Duncan. And that one's good.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Seattle leading by 17.
It's so crazy. Like, these people don't know how to build teams. And then they wonder why, like, they don't work well together.
Pass to Allen. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs.
They just, like, rely on star power. It's like, dude, you can make stars, man.
Going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need
You think that these guys that are drafted high are just like horrible? No, they were drafted high for a reason. They most likely, unless they're like a Ben Simmons or something like that, they just were drafted in the wrong situation or system. They're still a really good player.
Lewis has got 4 rebounds now.
They just need a different change of scenery. I mean, the Pistons have shown that. They showed that when they beat the Lakers in 04, I think it was. There's too much worry about the star, and part of it's marketability too. Well, you can make them yourself. Like, if the system will generate stars itself, because your team will be winning, and then people will be paying attention to you.
And here's Fox. Leonard with a screen on Hardaway. Down low.
So you build around the system, or you build around the star, or stars if they fit together well.
Seattle leading by 17. And Seattle calls time here.
It's like Dwight Howard's the perfect running center, but he's more of a back to the basket type of center, and that's why he never really worked well with the Lakers, Kobe and stuff like that. It's just he did pretty well with Harden and the Rockets, but he never evolved his game into being a running center, which he is absolutely made for. The athleticism he brought to the table, to be able to guard the perimeter. I mean, he's got the athleticism to guard the perimeter. He can jump high. He's got good mobility when it comes to quickness and speed for his size. There's no way he shouldn't have had a better way. He just didn't want to adapt. He couldn't adapt. He could have been a absolutely phenomenal running center. So you don't take someone like that that's not going to adapt and assimilate and bring him on your team. It just don't work. Like when the Suns traded for Shaq, like I was like, I wasn't even following basketball. I'm like, what are you doing? You're a running team. Why are you bringing in Shaq? I know you need somebody like probably a rebounder or something, but come on.
And here's Howard. And here's Peyton. Parker defending. No good with the triple. The baseline K is on the way. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Seattle leading by 17. Outside Peyton.
Yeah, I would have rather got like a Mutombo or something like that, if anything. Because he's more in shape too. I'm not saying just go out there and block shots and get rebounds. That's all I want. You're not going to score, Mutombo. You only score if like you're doing like a putback. That's it. You're like Ben Wallace. That's how I would have treated it. Ben Wallace would have been great on the Suns. Protecting Amare. That's why I think that's why they got Shaq, because they were trying to protect Amare against the other bigs in the league. Kind of like what I'm doing with Sean Kemp.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Outside Gummadella. Pass to Robinson. Banked it in off the glass. Robinson's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that position.
Here's Lewis. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Robinson, a screen on Peyton. Pass to Robinson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Robinson's got 30.
As a team, they've been coming
Payton passes to Durant. And the three off target. Spurs trail by 17. Pass to Parker. Here's Ginobili. Shoots over Durant. Kemp with a rebound. Kemp's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Durant pass to Kemp. And it's
Nice.
with both hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Parker outside. Pass to Robinson.
The only reason I was so confident is against in the third is because of my team is so good. That's why.
Down here tonight. For 3, Durant.
I don't have the same confidence against the Warriors or even the Celtics.
Now here's Parker.
I think that we could beat the Kings easy. I think we could beat the Hawks easy. Maybe not easy, but I think we could beat the Bucks easy.
Seattle leading by 19.
But those other 4 teams, those other 3 teams, I don't know.
3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds.
Probably be able to beat the Knicks, but the Celtics and the Warriors, it is tempting to film another one of these for the Warriors, see what they look like. Yeah, I might do that.
Seattle leading by 17. And Seattle calls time here.
And things are always changing.
So here's the thing: is like I already have. This is the second game that I guess I can go ahead and do 3. I don't know if I have the battery. Maybe I should just go ahead and record the football game.
Player of the game, Kevin Durant.
I want to eat too. I want to eat some food. I'm gonna have some burritos. Today, you know, it's holidays, and I'm not really too concerned about food, like eating the cleanest or working out really right now. I will be, but and maybe that's what my channel is gonna be is working. I don't think so, but I'll probably throw a couple workout videos because I want to show progress and I want to see my progress. It'll probably be like just a little quick demonstration, and then
Outside Durant. From deep.
definitely to working on the bag and the speed bags and to see the progress, you know,
Allen defending.
keep practicing and
Outside Leonard.
film myself again in a few months and see how it is.
He's off from 3.
And at this point,
I assume if I keep to it, it'll be like night and day.
Now Durant. A minute 22 left in the game. Oh, it misses.
Did you say testing the limits of his range there?
yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Yeah, dude. If Westbrook was a good 3-point shooter, I wouldn't care about him jacking up because he's gonna hit some of them. But the chances are he's not gonna hit any of the threes he shoots. So it's like, I don't want you shooting them, and you're not really doing anything.
They came in here with some attitude and they brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
I'd rather Ray Allen play the 2 and shoot 3s than. We don't need Westbrook. We got Peyton and Anthony Hardaway.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Durant. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the 4th. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Gotta give him respect.
It's kind of cool though, cause like I really don't care about playoff games when I play NBA 2K.
Finally burst.
I like to simulate most of them and just play like the sudden, like the ones about to end, try to win. But it's kind of interesting. You don't know what's gonna happen.
They've done it, and they're going to move on. They snuff out any chance chance at a comeback with the Game 5 win. Now it's on to the conference finals.
If anyone had doubts about this team and its resilience, I think those have been put to rest. The championship's much more within their reach now, but next round they face a very difficult test.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And let's